What's up, y'all? Checking out my little filters. You guys like this one? Nah, but seriously though, I just want to take the time out and say I hope everyone enjoyed their Sunday. I am still enjoying mine's. I also want to let everybody know that I do appreciate you guys following me. I appreciate you all tuning into my JAPT'A's, and I'm just I'm happy. It's Sunday and everything's great, and God is good, you know, all the time, and all the time He is what? He is good. So, you know, I'm just waiting for my daughter to come out. She had a little appointment, and I'm just chilling, listening to my little music on my little radio and my little '07 Chevy. Yes, I love my Chevys. Chevy Impalas. Let me be a little more specific. I love the Chevy Impalas. I love my Infinity SUVs. Don't have one, but I will. You know, got to be smart about it. And I ain't trying to buy no car until I buy it. Like, own it. You feel me? So, all the cars, when I have my little cars, I get my little OGs. Because I can just buy it and it's mine. I ain't got time for no car note. You feel me? No. You know, you got to be smart about these things. Just because it's flashy and it's cute, you know what I'm saying, don't mean nothing if you can't keep it up in the bank account, baby. And if you can't keep it on the flow, okay? Hi, hey, big sis, my guy, Sissy Trina. What's up, Trina? What's up, New Breeze? What the dilly? Yeah, so I love my used OGs. They, as long as they get me from point A to B and they're reliable enough for me, I'm not thinking about what somebody else think about me and what kind of car I got, because they not paying my bills. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen so many people who, you know, they love their little fancies, but they struggling in the background. Not the key. Not gonna happen, Jack. I'm already, you know, all have our own little struggles. We struggle on a regular, you know, with certain things in certain situations. And, you know, why put more on yourself? You know what I'm saying? I absolutely agree with you. Free up some cash flow. Right. You feel me? So that's why I'm like, you know, I'm cool. I keep my little Chevy, baby. And if you guys are looking for a good, reliable, old school vehicle, and not looking for somebody to gyp you or do you dirty, you gotta hit up my boy AG. If you live in Atlanta, he's in Atlanta. He travels too now, so you need a car and you in North Carolina, he be going to the NC. And my car has been there at least 2 times already. You know, I try not to do stuff like that, but anytime I do, I get my basic oil changes, or I get my, you know, whatever I need to take care of to make sure that my car is reliable for me and mine, so I don't have to go back to the back again. You feel me? So, you know, yeah, I love my Chevys. I love my Chevys, and it's American made. So that means if I need something fixed on it, because I am a single hardworking parent, if I need something fixed on it, then I can get it done with no problem. You know, I've even experienced me and my son Sincere and my nephew Josiah. I've had them experience taking headlights out of an '04 Chevy Impala and installing new ones in, and they did it all by themselves. I just guided them, and it was a guide for me too, because I learned it myself, you know. So it's a benefit when you have an older car, because you can experiment and learn your own things about it, and do different things to it. And, you know, shoot, I need you to promote my business. I got you. Send me the info. We in. But yeah, so, and another thing that I learned is I learned how to change my own oil. I know how to get up under my hood and change my oil, Get back up above, under the, get my little, to do my little filter, all of that, okay? Don't trip, okay? Kiki, no. But that's only with the Chevys. I mean, I can look at certain cars, though. I can look at certain cars, and if I look at your car and I can see that it's something that I can change the oil to, I'll let you know. I'm not going to do it if I can't do it, but it's good to be able to get around from point A to B and not have to splurge and spend every month to do so when you already got to spend every month in general. So I'm blessed to have that mental thought process and that ability to be able to say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna catch me a couple oobs till I can just get me a car that I can just be done with. Point A to B, baby. Liability. I have 1 year on my truck. After that, I'm going to feel rich. Yes. Now, I ain't rich, but it does make me feel rich. So I know what you mean when you say what you're saying. I feel rich because I ain't got no car note. You know what I mean? And I had a very good, trusting, reliable person to look out for me and hook me up. And let me tell you guys about this gentleman, AG, that I'm talking about. Before I even got a vehicle from him that I really wanted, he was such a gentleman to me as a woman and a parent and a single parent, that I gave him enough just to hold on, just to look for something. He allowed me to give him enough to go look for something that I really wanted, and I gave him certain preferences and things like that. And he said, okay, cool, we'll do that. But look, can't have you not driving around and I got your money in my hand. We can't do that. So I'm gonna give you a little putt to roll with. It is reliable until we get you what you want. I'm like, man, bless up, And that's what he did, and it was so reliable. And I was in my little baby red, and now I'm in the big red, my big red '07 Chevy Impala. Thank you, AG. Shots out to you, baby. Y'all go check him out too. He's at the King's Tires too. Oh no, what is it? The Tire Kings in Atlanta. So gentleman, his buddy, he's like a brother to him, Austin. He looked out for me too. Took my car straight to Austin, had him check out some things, and he looked out for me. So Tire Kings, check them out. They're real. They real people. They keep you on the up and up, and they don't do you wrong, man. But yeah, so I love it. I'm good. I like it. I'm rolling, baby. And no, it's not a Mercedes or a BMW. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not a Maserati. But it's my Mercedes, it's my BMW, it's my Maserati. And I'm still fly, and I still get the cuties, boo. Don't trip. But that's all. I just wanted to share that with you guys and share my happy Sunday with you guys. And just tell you guys I appreciate you tuning into my JAPT'A, and I'm going to do it a lot more often. I enjoyed my sister being on there with me, and my brother. Do you, boss? Thanks, boo. No, but I enjoyed them being on there with me, and I told my sister we got to do it more often. I got to have the real JAPT'A every now and then, because it's so much fun, and it's so cool to be able to get to you guys to see her point of view, and you guys to also experience seeing how me and my sisters are, or how you see how my brother was on there too, and to see how we are, how we collab, and how we we just enjoy each other. We enjoy these, and when that conversation we had, we talk like that on a regular in the kitchen. My brother, my brother-in-law, my sister, my I mean, we just that's what we do, And we have our disagreements and our agreements, and we'll be like, no, see, listen, this is how, and my brother Novel, he'll just break it down and be like, see, check this out, right? And I love it. I love my family. So proud of you. I love you. Thank you. That means a whole lot. It does, coming from you. But it's so awesome, and I'm so elated, and I'm blessed to be able to have the ability to want to share good information that I do have, or that it might not be good to somebody, but it's good to somebody else, and we were raised right. Love you. Yes, you helped with that, Trina. You helped with that. You was always there for Mom when she needed your help with us, man. You were the best. You were the best god sister in the universe. But so it's such a great thing to be able to share information that is what do you call that word? That's privy to you, if I'm saying it correctly. It's so great. And I think that it's so important for all of us to do for each other. I think it's so important for all of us to, where anytime, and I said this on my JAPT'A Friday night, that we all know that when we get on these Instagrams and Facebooks and all of that anytime you get on there, you flipping through, you seeing what's going on, what somebody talking about today, so why not let it be something positive and something that's going to add production to someone's life? And then the great thing about that is you go back and you see that person's page or that person's profile or whatever, and you say, hey, she might have got that from me, or hey, he might have got that from me, and I feel great about it because he or she is succeeding in it, or they're prospering in it, or something great is going on there, and you had something to do with that, and then that goes on and on. It's like a domino effect. Next person does it, and then that person that you gave that information to or shared that information with, here they come doing the same, and now somebody who's following them is going to do the same, and vice versa, and it's just going on and on. And this is why it's so great to be able to have this opportunity. This stuff right here, this IG, Facebook thing, a lot of people are taking it and they're doing it for clout in the wrong way. Clout to me is just that, the wrong type of clout, the wrong way of, but dang, what was I getting at when I was saying that? I guess I'm really just trying to say, us being people who are actually sharing positive information, that's why they're doing it, because they want that information out there. They care about another person's well-being, whether it's mentally, physically, financially, and it's a benefit to them as well. You can do both. You can make money and still help somebody, and then vice versa. So let's do that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do that. Let's stay more positive on here. Let's share more positive information. And there's nothing wrong with sharing how you've succeeded with someone. There's nothing wrong with that, because that goes to show how great you are. This is what God put you on this earth for. That's your purpose. That's the purpose that you served, to share your greatness with the next person so that they can be great too. And that makes you greater, because you allow that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an awesome thing. And when someone comes to you for advice, don't make them feel like they regretted it, or don't make them feel like, don't make them feel like they're smaller than you. Because when they come into you for advice, then they are looking at you in a great light, in a good light. And I know there's another way to say it. Somebody help me out here. But when they come to you like that, then they're looking at you like you've accomplished something great. And because of that, they want to know how you made that happen. And there's nothing wrong with giving that advice. You're supposed to. You ain't got to tell everybody all your business, and you ain't got to go into specific detail. But I'm going to tell you something. A real businesswoman or businessman, a humble one, a well-accomplished one who's humble with it, is going to be excited when you come to them about something like that. And they're going to be appreciated because they see that you see it in them. You know what I'm saying? So when they come to you with something like that, a real one is going to be like, oh, yeah, okay. Oh, so you want to know. Good. Well, let me tell you, this is first step. Let me tell you what I did. So let me tell you how I thought about this. And, that's how it's supposed to work. It's not supposed to be the opposite. You don't do that. You're supposed to share, We're supposed to share greatness. You ain't got to give your everything. You ain't got to, but it's enough money out here for all of us to make. It's enough inspiration out here for all of us to give and share. Because it was made by the Creator, which means it's never ending. It's never ending. It's like Buzz Lightyear, to infinity and beyond. I love advice. I feed off information. Yes. That's what you're supposed to do. Me too. I love it too. And when a person doesn't want to give it, I observe that, and I pray for them, because at the end of the day, when you have a mind like that, or like a arrogance or a selfishness in stuff like that, God doesn't bless that. God doesn't bless that at all. And I know there's a story in the Bible somewhere like that. I'm not going to say I know it, but I know there's a story in the Bible. I wouldn't even say it's the book of Job. Job is my favorite. But Job was tested like that because Job had everything. But he's had his faith in his everything. He had his faith in his God while he had everything. And then, of course, the devil stepped in, and he said to Job, he actually asked God permission if he could test Job, because Job was living great, and Job was loving God, loving the Lord, and the devil and God, they had a conversation saying, yeah, man, you think this man is loving you right now. You think he worships you, and you think everything's good, but he only doing that because he's already good. I bet you if I took this and that and the third away from this man, he wouldn't even look at you the same. He wouldn't even have no faith. He wouldn't even care about you. He said, you gotta let me test this man. Let me test this man. God said, test him. Because I know he's good when it comes to between me and him and our relationship. Go on and test him. And the devil tested Job to the fullest. For this happened for years. He took everything from Job. He took his children. He took his wife. He took the way he made his money, like the lambs and the sheep and all that stuff. You don't know it all like that, but he took everything from. It's my favorite story, so I know enough to tell you. But he took everything from him. He made him, and then Job still had his faith. He questioned God one time, and never did it again. He questioned him one time, but he still had his faith when he tested him that first go round. And took everything from him, and Job still stood strong with his faith in God. And then the devil got mad at that. He went back to God and asked his permission. Can he test him again a little bit harder? And God said, yes, you can. Just don't kill him. You can't. Don't. So he made him sick as I don't know what. Job went through a lot. And he still stood strong in his faith. And because he did that, God blessed that man 10 times over. Because of his faith and because of his humbleness. But that goes the same for those who are welcome and willing to share, great information, things that can allow a person to succeed in life, or anything like that. That goes the same way, because then you're blessed tenfold, because now you're doing what God asked you to do. We're all supposed to be, this is how I look at preachers, number one, but I look at all of us like this too. We're all disciples of God. We're all disciples of God. And you know what disciples did? Do you know what disciples did? They went out to the people. They went out to them and fed them God's gospel, fed them God's positive information. You know what I'm saying? They didn't wait for them to come to him. I mean, they didn't wait for the people to come to them. They went to the people. That's what we're supposed to do. And even if the person comes to you, you're supposed to be ready and willing, because you already supposed to be going to them, that it should be so easy for you to communicate and share your great information with people. It should be that easy, because you're a disciple of God, and I'm sorry to get all Christian on it, but I mean, that's just, to me, that's the real, and just in life in general. When you look at, I don't know how to explain it, because there's certain things I don't know how to say the right way, but I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But when you look at even those who don't have a strong belief in God, that's I respect you, that's you. But they look at things as a universe type of thing, Oh, if you walk out the door with a bad day, then you feel like that it's all a balance of the universe. It's going to trigger that way. They're absolutely correct with that. To me, God is my universe. So if you do come off with something negative, it's going to be negative consistently. It's going to be negative. If you come off with your nonchalantness, everything is going to be that way. If you come off with your arrogance, everything is going to be that way. People are going to recognize these things in you, and they don't have to tell you that when they recognize it. They don't have to tell you, they just going to know how to move around you and what not to say or do or whatever. I live my life using the law of attraction. Right. That's a good one. Yes. Some don't want to give advice because they don't know how to receive it. Yes. Some don't want to give advice because they don't know how to receive it. Yes. That's a prime example of what I said when I said a person can approach you and say, hey, tell me how what did you do to make this happen? Or, hey, what did it? They don't know how to receive it, so they don't know how to give it. I agree with that fully, completely. Y'all, this has turned into another JAPT'A moment. Okay, so welcome to JAPT'A. Because I'm just going. But I just think it's great that we all have to realize and recognize that we are disciples, and God has blessed us with the ability to be able to accomplish anything as long as we have our relationship with him, which means we have our faith, we have our humbleness, we have our grace, we have our respect, we have, all of those things are of God. So when you're blessed with those things, then the impossible is possible. So let's be more sharing, because that's going to add production to our life. Never know. And then the person that you've taught something, let me tell you what my trainer said in my class. So I work from home too. I do online. Y'all know I do hair at home on the regular, but I also work 9 to 5 from home, on my computers and whatnot. Anyway, customer service. So she said that if we come out of this training class and we've gone above her level, she's still going to reap from that, because we've succeeded from that, and it came from her teachings, and that, I love that about her. That's what makes me say, you know what, I'm in the right class, because this woman she's saying some good stuff here. But that's that's how we're supposed to think. Because at the end of the day, you helped to make that happen for that person. I mean, they did it all themselves, but you played a part in that, and that should make you feel good. It should make you feel great. That should give you a confirmation of whatever advice I gave this person, I gave them some good-ish. Don't be afraid to give it. Don't be afraid to give it, because that's your talent. You're a talented person. It ain't got to be about you a talented person as far as you a talented rapper, singer, this and that. You a talented person in the moves that you've made in your life to keep things going and to keep things progressing on a consistent basis, and people see that. So that's okay. Take it as a compliment. Don't turn it into an arrogance or make the person feel belittled. And even if they don't, even the words that can come out of your mouth, that's what you're thinking. And that person who is not belittled, that person who is not dumbed down or whatever, they're already peeping it out. But they ain't got to tell you. They just got to pray for you, because you're going to need that prayer, because you shouldn't be like that. You can't be like that. And we have to be able to be united in this world, because it's getting tougher. It's getting rough. It's getting worse. It's not getting better. Me and my sister, we talked about how DC, rest in peace. He was one of the great barbers out here in Atlanta. He cut all of our sons' heads. My son knew him before I did. Because he used to come out here for the summer and everything, and he used to cut his hair. But, he was a great man, and he passed away yesterday, and it hurt me, because this young generation has experienced more deaths than I ever have growing up, and it's a hurtful thing. But I also told my sister, I said, I got to stop and think about it and say, God knows what he's doing when he does what he does. Some people have gone through hell, pure hell in their life, and we don't know it under wraps, or some people have gone through physical pain and we don't know it. People have gone through these certain things, and God knew when it was time for them to be at peace. God knew when it was time for them to be at rest, But at the same time, I also look at it as God is strengthening our kids mentally for this crazy universe, this crazy world that we're in, But we also have to play a part in that. And we have to recognize when our children are being tested or challenged or trying to be defeated or anything. So we have to make sure that they know that we see that. So we have to acknowledge that, and they have to know that we acknowledge it, our kids. So I was saying that to say that, it's just crazy. It's so they have experienced so many deaths in this new era here, and it hurts me for them. I hurt for them, because it's just I never would have been able to, I don't know how I would have taken that as a child, their age experience and all of this like that. People that are close to them have passed, back to back in our family, in our circle, our family, friends, whatever. I'm telling you guys, it's crazy out there. So we have to stay humble, and we have to share our advice with people. And you can, and those who are willing to share, to those who are taking it and not taking it well, you have to be able to be the bigger person, or not even the bigger person, because it's not even like that. You have to be able to take constructive criticism, because in this world, it's going to happen to you on a regular, whether you like it or not. But you have to be able to take that in and hold your head up high and stick your chest out and say, thank you. I'm going to use that. Whenever it comes around, it's going to be used. Appreciate it. Thank you for the advice. Oh, I didn't do what? Oh, you said, Oh, I could have did it better. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I will work on that. I appreciate that, because if you're saying I could have did it better, then you know I'm great. So let's not take criticism or someone telling us something that we could fix to a level of ignorance and misunderstanding, because you know what that makes you feel like? That just makes you feel on the inside like, you don't feel good. It's not a good feeling for nobody. Who wants to be mad? Who wants to be mad? Who wants to stay mad? For what? I mean, what does it do? Tell me that. What does staying mad do for you? How does it fix things? I mean, we're human, and we're gonna be upset. We're gonna have, our little moments here and there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we don't bite our tongue sometimes, and we do like to let people know, hey, I'm not taking this from you. I'm not about to, and that's fine. We're supposed to, because God said, don't be no fool. So you don't have a YouTube channel. I know I need to do one. I'm trying to, I do have one, but I think I only got like one of my JAPT'As on there, because you guys, I'm such a rookie to this. So I'm also one who definitely can take constructive criticism. Okay. Or any advice. Please help me. So yes, if you guys have any ideas for me or anything that you can share with me, or if you know something better than I do as far as how to work this YouTube thing or how to do something, please feel free to share with me. I would love it. Love it, love it. But I do have one, but it's not up and running like it should be. And then I'm still working on my JAPT'A Amor blog. You can check that out too. It's still under construction, and I need to be on it more every day. That's really that, and me not being able to post my live JAPT'A podcast on there is the reason why it's still under construction. Me not posting every day on there, and me not being able to post all my lives on there. So if you guys have any idea of how you can help me with that, that'd be great. You made a friend. I got you, boss. Thank you. Bless you. Yes. Hit me up. I appreciate it. But yeah, so take it in. It's a mature thing to do. Don't get upset about it. Getting upset is not gonna fix nothing. It's not gonna do nothing. It's just gonna make you feel bad the whole day. And then your whole day, bam, there it goes. The universe. Flip flop. It's gonna do it too. Everything is just gonna be bad. I don't do that. I don't let nothing get to me like that. Not gonna say I don't let stuff get to me now, because I do, but I know when to catch it and say, Kiki, no, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna let that get to us like that. What is it gonna do? What is it gonna do? And then the great thing about that is the person who tried to test you makes them even madder that they didn't get to you. And if that's what you were trying to do, then you do it by keeping your calmness. That's how you do it, because you're the bigger person. You're the mature one out of this situation. A clown cannot perform without a crowd. You understand? And I'm not going to be that crowd. I'm not going to be your crowd, clown. I'm not going to be your crowd. That's not what we do. And people say, you're 39. How you look so young? You got a 19-year-old and a 15. How do you do it? What are you doing? I don't let get to me too much. I'm not going to do it. No. Me and my girl Amina, shouts out to you, Amina, love you. We had this conversation last night. I'm not gonna do it. For what? And I'm gonna tell you something. I feel so much more empowered, so much more great. So my day is just at that moment. I feel good. I feel great. And even when I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong. Me and my sister Precious, we have this great relationship to where if if she says something that I don't like, or I say something that she doesn't like, we'll discuss it, and then 2 minutes later, we back in. Well, girl, so we going to the so-and-so, oh, what, girl? Oh, yeah, girl, we going. Oh, okay, so we back to the norm. Because we both realize, and I'm not saying it like my other sisters aren't. We're all learning this. We've all learned this. My sister Joey, she's gotten like that too. We just, but we'll go back to the norm. We just, even if it's, well, girl, I really don't think you should have did that, and I didn't appreciate how you. Oh, my bad, I did that. Oh, damn, sorry. That's what it is. Apologize for it. That's it. Don't. Well, I didn't appreciate how you such and such either. No, that's not how we go about it. Let's not do that, people. Let's not do that. It's not worth it. And not at all. People should know that laughter releases a chemical in the brain that relieves stress. Thank you, sir. That's why I'm so animated. This is why I'm so animated. Hey, Mills. I'm animated like that because it feels great to me. I feel good. My spirits are lifted. I love to laugh, and I love to smile, and they call me Smiley. I'm Smiley all the time. Did I tell y'all in my job here that I was awarded Ray of Sunshine for the week, boo? And that's why. Because and to be encouraging to someone, I love all of that. It's great. It's so great. It's good for you. It is. It helps you to look young like me at 39. But let's just be more informational with each other, you guys, because it's so beneficial to us, and we're supposed to be able to stick together like that and stand strong like that together. You just don't know. You don't know what gift you're giving someone else, or how you're blessing someone else with your positivity and your great advice. Because God didn't allow you to be sick. God didn't allow you to be successful just so you could flaunt it and be arrogant with it. And not be informational with it. That's not why he did it. That's not why he did it. That's not your job. So you're going to get fired. You know how you get fired? You lose it all. Now you can't be his disciple because you ain't got nothing to share. So let's not do that. Okay? Let's not. Let's do better with each other. Let's do better with each other, because it's worth it. It's a great thing. And somebody will look at you and say, you know what? You're a great person. And I say that because that's what I've heard more than once from more than one person, from people that I didn't even know, and I appreciate it. I appreciate that. That's a big deal for me. And because that's letting me know, that's confirmation that is letting me know that I am doing my job for my God and for myself and for my children who are watching me every day, who have to live this world without me one day. And that's important. That's the most important when you're a parent, because you have to make sure that whatever goodness of your legacy that you have has to go into that child. You know what I'm saying? Has to go into who you created. So, and you have to think about that. How do I want my children to respond to this lifestyle that they're going to live without me, to the people around them, to certain situations? How do I want them to respond? How do I want them to react to it? How do I want them to take it? It's so important. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. I know I sound crazy talking about it's a big deal, but it is. It's such a big deal. So we gotta do better, y'all. Okay? Positive is the attitude. Negative is not the mood. I know I sound like Jodeci, Casey, JoJo. What's another good one? Everybody, come on. I need somebody to hit me with some positive sayings. You know, let's do it, y'all. Let's stay on the up and up with each other. Let's share great advice, great information. Let's be informational. Disciples. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just like he said, some people don't know how to give it because they don't know how to receive it. Don't be scared. Receive it so you can give it correctly, because that's your job. Because that's your what is that lady on there's a lady that's on, she got her IG, she be cooking a lot of vegan foods, and she'll say, because that's your business. Because that's your business. Do it, because that's your job. So, yeah, who wants to chime in with me? Because I'm still waiting on my daughter, man. I can't wait till she get her car, okay? So I need somebody to chime in with me because I'm going to chill. This is my JAPT'A moment. You got any questions? Sharing and caring is what it's all about. And I've been having the wrong thing plugged up because I thought I was going to bust a couple notes for y'all. I was in my singing mode. And y'all know I'm not really, I sing, but I'm not my brother. And I'm not my sister Amber. She be blowing it out the water too. My sister Joey, she be on her little vocals. And Precious, we all sing. All 6 of my mother's kids sing. But most of my family sings in general. Like everybody. All the kids, everybody, cousins, little cousins, everybody. But I don't know how to say it, but my mama got to be around when I have to like really, really sing. She got to be around because my mom is a vocal coach, you know? So she's always been around when I had to like really do some real serious singing. Or I would call her and be like, hey mom, I'm about to sing this to you. Can you tell me how to sing this or what I need to do? And she knows my voice. She knows that I'm, what do you call it? Falsetto, soprano, what's the other one that my boy Mill said it the other night about me? But you know, she knows these things, you know, so she knows how to sing things, how I need to sing things and type of songs that I need to sing, because a lot of times I'll sing and I'll sing the wrong song for myself. I'll sing the wrong song, so it doesn't sound right, and I run out of breath quick, or my notes end up changing while I'm singing, you know. So I can sing now, but I just do things, you know. I have to do it. I need my mommy. But I will get on here and bust a couple notes. Don't trip. Hey, Patrick. Hey, darling. Don't say nothing crazy on here. You know I don't like all that sexy and this and that stuff. I don't like that kind of stuff on my thing. Okay, you guys. I know I am, but I don't like comments like that on here like that. That's too personal, and that's just not my thing. It's just not me, you know. Not saying I don't want to be called sexy, but when it comes to stuff like this, I don't like that. And I don't like sexy ass, and you know, sorry you guys, but I appreciate the compliments. I love them very dearly. But just as we discuss, when you have to portray yourself in a different, in the way that you would want to be respected, or how you want, you know, how you are, you want them to know that about you in general with whatever you do, you know. And then when it comes to certain things, oh, Kiki, have fun. I get down, you know, I'm a fun person. Those who really, really know me, you know. But I'm not, that's my business, because that's my business. Okay? So I ain't got to share everything with y'all, and I'm not, because I'm a lady. But I'm still the same way behind, when this is all closed. I'm still the same person. I'm still the same person, but you're not going to disrespect me, because if I show you a different side of me, then you're going to get loose and get comfortable, and you're going to say or do something that I'm not going to like, and then that's going to be my fault because I allowed that to happen. This is what I mean by that. So, respect. If I'm not on here saying, oh, this and yeah, and do this and that, and don't do it to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not showing you that. Don't show me that. Okay? And I still love you tomorrow, baby. And I'm just speaking in general to any of my peoples on here. If I'm not showing you that, don't show me that, okay? And I still love you. I'm a different breed, I guess. I'm a different breed, and that's okay. And to those who love all of that, who like all of that, I respect that too. That's your thing. Do your thing. It's just not me. That's all. It's just not the key. That's all. That's all that is. If y'all even notice, I love all of my talented peoples on here, but certain things I won't even put on my my story or my page. Certain whether it comes to certain raps or whatever, and they got a lot of cursing in it, or when it comes to women being extra vulgar and all of that stuff, I'm not going to put it on there for you guys to see, because that's not what I do. I'm gonna keep it to myself, though. If it's something I still like and I feel like they're still talented and they still got something they can, they still got their talent, that's my business. That's my business. But I'm not gonna do that because I don't want it on mine. I don't want that on mine, because I still have great elders on here. My mother comes on here. You know what I'm saying? My mother's on my page, and yeah, she know I'm grown and I'm an adult, and there's things that I'm gonna do how I want to do, But I come from the old school, and I respect my elders, and that's what's wrong with our new generation today. They have no respect for elders. Not even half of these grown men now have no respect for elders. They'll still curse in front of them. They'll still, they won't hold no doors open for an older lady, or they won't, it's ridiculous. And if I see a grown man who does stuff like that, it's a turn off. It's a turn off to me. It's such a turn off. This universe is so different than I was. So when it comes to stuff like that on my page, I don't do that. I don't do that. Sorry. I don't do that. And I got let me tell y'all, I got some talented mofos. I got some talented fam on my page. Oh, I'm telling you, they the bomb with the curse words and all. But I gotta share something where I could snip it, where you could hear one of my favorite verses out of them without the verbiage that I don't want you to hear. Because I'm not about to have you get on my page and put comments on here like, shit, girl, and no, I'm cool on all that. It's not my cup of tea. And I also have clients that are coming onto my page, and they're looking at my hairstyles, and they're following. So yes, I do have a certain way that I do things, and I do it for a reason and a purpose, and I'm not gonna change it for nobody, and I don't care who don't like it, because I'm grown and you don't pay nothing over here. Hi, my beautiful niecey Pooh. I love you, my gorgeous. My niece Chosen is on here. She just had a birthday. She just turned 12. She's my little sunshine. And this is another reason, because my nieces and my daughter, all of these young ladies are looking at me too, and I want them to see that, because now the new generation, they'll listen to any and everything on the radio, and they'll listen to any and everything in front of anybody too. And I just want them all to see that it's okay to have that side of you, but not everybody has to know about it. Not everybody has to be shared that. Some things you just got to be discreet and keep to yourself. Respect is how you say it? Respect is given where it's due, if I'm saying that right. But if you see it how I am, then you're gonna respect me in that light. You're gonna show me a different side of you, because you see how I represent myself. So you're gonna want to be different around me than you would be around the next chick who's a little more out loud with herself a little bit. I don't know how to say it. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but because I can get a little loud too, and I'll be having fun now. But you know what I mean, like in another light, you know. But it's gonna be different. It's different. And those who know me, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean when I say all of that. And you've experienced that with me when being around me or when meeting me or whatever, you know. And at the same time, I might look like I'm 25, but I am a 39-year-old woman, mother, sister, daughter, you know, auntie. I'm all of those things, soon to be somebody's wife. Okay? So, not soon like that. Like, I ain't engaged, nothing. I ain't married or nothing yet. But what I'm saying is, that's going to happen for me. So with that being said, yes, there is a way that I uphold myself. There is a way. And this is what I love about my brother, because he say we look at women to a higher standard. Yes, you should. But we should do the same for ourselves. You know, we should do the same for ourselves. And there's some things that we shouldn't even allow to happen. And I said that to my sister last night, as a matter of fact. I had a situation myself, and I'm like, why did I even allow all of this to even happen? Like, what was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? I'm better than this. What was I thinking? What am I doing? Because I should be respected to the fullest extent. To the fullest extent. Respect. Give it where it's due. Because if I respect you to the fullest extent, then I should get the same in return. You know, so some things you learn every day. It doesn't matter what people think you're great at, or how wonderful people think you are. We all make mistakes, and we all learn something new every day. You learn something new every day, even of yourself. You learn how you ended up being a fool over some stupidness, and you know, just in general, just different things. You learn how you might have messed up on something, and you're saying, why did I'm not gonna do that. You know, you have to recognize those things. You have to know learn those things about yourself. Yo, this it's getting dark, so my little, what do you call this? My little lashes, they everywhere. Oh man, look, my eyes look like cat eyes too. What's up? Oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of sexy. Yo, look at that. Is that this is what they be doing when they do the makeup. They put the little line right there. I can't do none of that. I don't do none of that, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't do it. My daughter, she's great at it. She is like so the bomb at it. I don't even like a lot of makeup. But my sister Joey, she doesn't wear a lot of makeup either. And she still knows how to do this part. You know, just a little light, what's the name right there or something like that. But she don't do no cake up at all. None of us do any cake up makeup. We don't do no cake ups over here. My mama didn't cake up her makeup. So we don't either. But my daughter, she's good with all of that. She is the bomb. You want to be ready for the prom or for a date or for whatever. Oh, she got you. But I'm about to get back on my live with you guys, because I'm not done yet. And I'm having a good time. But I'm about to take this filter off. So I shall return. Thanks for tuning in and listening to me. I'm going to go ahead and share this one. Love you guys. See you in a sec. Look, my eye look flicked it. Okay, bye.